We're live.
I mean, I'm not going to promise anything, but the little red light's on.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're right. It happened. As soon as you said it, it happened.
That is magical.
We're live.
Cameron and I were just talking about this offline, but technology is pretty magical. We have the ability to connect with each other remotely from afar. We're a solid hour car ride away from one another. We are in the same metropolitan area, but that does not mean we're close to one another. But virtually, we're very intimate.
That's because David and I have a deep understanding that the studio is everywhere. I mean, we had the luxury of meeting at a workplace, place of business, colleagues first, friends next. In truth, friends immediately, because we could tell that there's some sort of tangibleness to, like, you know, when you meet a creative partner, you're like, oh crap, we're gonna work together a lot. I can feel it.
Yeah,
we
had that moment the second we saw each other. It was sparks.
Yeah.
Sparks.
I mean, that happened 5 almost years ago now, and time has moved pretty quickly since then. Because we've been having a lot of fun putting stuff like this together. And yeah, I can't believe it. We're live on the YouTuberies and the Twitch.
Indeed. Right? We're raising money for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention.
Yeah, on your screen, you might see a QR code that I'm going to try to use myself.
Oh, good. You know, I have never tested this QR code. Let's go a little of that.
iOS 5 has it happens immediately.
Oh, so quick. Have you tried the new iOS 15? You're a little out of date there, sir. But have you tried the new text thing where you just point it at text and it knows it's text and is voodoo?
Yes, yeah. It is voodoo. The language recognition in the Apple ecosystem in particular is just impressive. And yeah, I mean, I've been on the iOS 15 for a couple weeks now at least, but it just takes time to run into all those features that I forget exist organically.
That's a fun one though. That's a fun one.
So I'm filling out my email. It's super easy, and then you get to decide how much to donate. I'm gonna do a donation here.
$1 million. Do it.
I can't afford that. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna donate what I can afford, and I'm gonna hit donate. And it's gonna ask me some other information like, hey, how are you gonna pay for that? So I'll handle that later. I just want to commit that on my phone.
Good choice.
But I'm gonna be donating to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and you can too. Periodically throughout the stream, we'll flash up this QR code and check in with who's donating. And we're gonna be playing some Factorio more today.
We are gonna be playing some Factorio. I think the start of our streams are a little confusing because they don't always sit in the realm of Factorio. However, it does sit in the realm of Factorio. Factorio.
Yay! So I've hit resume.
I've hit unpause game.
Oh gosh!
And we've got rootin' tootin' David's Jonathan's Metafactory ready to go. I need to move around some windows.
Now that we're back, I need to understand more about what I'm going to be doing this factory session.
Yeah, and I just realized we haven't done our audio test, so I'm going to give ourselves a little unpause. I apologize for the looping audio, everyone.
David's going to be playing what we call the role of the third person. When David and I do this show, it is tough to be in 3 places at once. It feels like we're in a million places at once while we're doing all the microphones and cameras and everything, the streams, the bits, the bytes. It's a lot of stuff going on, and you got to be diligent about checking your math. And in this case, it means tuning into our broadcast and making sure that we sound okay and you can hear us and see us and get a good experience out of this.
Fortunately, we have a little backseating allowed tag on this channel, and you can tell us if we look, sound, or say something stupid.
Please do.
All right, here's the deal, Cameron. That was dangerous. I should not approach you ever again. Let's keep this long distance.
I'm literally not even driving. I don't even know what would happen if your car was next to the belts. Would the belt take the mass of my tank and just run you over with it?
I don't want to find out.
Does this now that? Oh, by the way, shout out to Lo-Fi Girl for the beats to relax and study to.
Indeed.
I'm gonna turn off the in-game music.
That's a good choice.
So I can enjoy
I did that
the
a few
beats.
minutes ago.
Because
I'm glad your bots are active, because mine aren't, because I gave them all to the towers, whatever those things are called. So let me go get some more bots. All right, we are in the middle of a large re-smelting initiative. Our grant was approved last episode, and therefore we were able to put some extra money into infrastructure. It was our $1 trillion infrastructure bill. And, it was well worth it. It was well worth it. Once again, I was monologuing instead of paying attention to where I was going. Why did I come over here?
To crash into stuff and to run it over.
That is
so that I can have
definitely what's happening. So I feel like I'm ahead of the game here.
Repair your mess. I'll be honest. I can't tell if we're live on the YouTubes because
robots.
I'm still learning. I know that we're live on the Twitch. Greetings to the Twitches. So I'm just gonna let it continue to figure its life out while I get to work.
Good plan.
It does seem mad about something, but we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, that sounds like a future problem.
Because I think everything's running great. And yeah, right now problem is how's our mega smelting?
Our mega smelting is close. I think we need more electric furnaces. I might as well grab some advanced circuits while I'm up here, since that is an important component.
You might say, Cameron, why are you repeatedly driving over these lights by the sign? Those actually are not lights. They are they're road bumps.
Sure. We're low on... Oh, plastic is not coming up. Okay.
But more expensive. Oh, God, why is plastic not coming up? Because we're still...
we moved it to make room for the smelting, so all we need to do...
I remember.
Yeah, which is an easy fix. I just want to move all 3 of those lines, I think, to the left of smelting. I don't want it to go up through the smelting anymore like we had it before.
That makes sense.
That, to me, seems like the best approach here.
Okay, I'm going to go get more track then.
Happy Monday, everyone. We're right before a holiday week here in the U.S., and that means nobody's really working. I do this trick at work on holidays where I always just offer to work. I'm like, I'll cover everyone. Don't worry about it. You know why? Because nobody else is working, and then covering really just means I respond to a few messages here and there. So,
that is a nice opportunity to look like you're saving the day when really it's just a pretty chill time of the week. Exactly. We are lucky that our industry is pretty sort of chill around that time of week. I remember when I was working in the movie theater business, day after Christmas is the busiest theaters? Movie theater day of the year.
I have a question for you, sir. Why are my construction robots not leaving my inventory?
Why do you expect them to be?
Well, I have them, and I have roboports. Isn't that
You have them. You have personal roboports. Mm-hmm. Do you have the item that is going to be placed?
Yep.
Do you have electricity in your roboports?
I do. I do indeed. They're all filled with that delicious, delicious electricity.
Why aren't those pieces of track filling then for you?
I mean, that's what I just asked you.
I know, and I have this now. I have the same question because you have the track, you're near them. Do you need to? Oh, I know there's like a key command to turn robot stuff on and off.
Oh, that's great.
Alt-R.
Yeah, no, 100%. That was it. Thank you. I knew I asked the right person.
Got you, bro. Namath. Okay. Greetings, dear viewer. I hope you are well. I hope nothing jumped out at you and surprised you on this Monday. Sometimes Mondays are like that.
Hmm.
And
I do that.
I don't know. Sometimes an exciting Monday can be nice, but around the holidays, I don't think you want exciting Mondays. You want reliable Mondays.
Lo-fi Mondays, if you will.
Lo-fi Mondays. Yeah, shout out Lo-fi Girl. Thanks for the beats.
Oh, shit. Undo. Huh? That was terrifying.
What is happening over there?
Terrible things. Really terrible things. I accidentally hit the scroll wheel whilst running along placing belts that my robots were building. Which
Whoops, so you just like build everything I have in all sorts of weird places.
It literally put like one of the smelting lines just like smack dab in the middle of a weird ass thing, and then 1 million bots rose from the ashes to try to build it. It was a problem. It was definitely a momentary problem.
Ridiculous is what that is.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to build a repair pack supply station.
Okay.
Right here. And I'm going to use it. I'm going to do it with my fancy new bot technology.
Is it fancy?
So.
And schmancy?
Active provider chest. Passive provider chest. I admit I don't know which one I should use here. I know I need...
Active will allow robots to put stuff into it. Passive will not allow stuff to be put into it, but it will allow robots to take out of it.
Okay, great, perfect. What's a requester chest?
That
I know. I think I got it.
Yeah, that's the one that you
inventory full. Boo.
The requester chest is probably what you want to use for a bespoke little thing that you want robots to feed. Okay, everything is offline. The reason for that is, where's my power line? Oh, it's just not connected to a dang thing.
You're going to be building repair packs, which means we need to request gears. I'm going to say this needs 400 gears. Request from buffer chest too. Interesting. Turns out Cameron's learning about some bot networks today, which is good because I want to build the repair pack pile. The repair pack pile, that's a good pile of plosives. The repair pack pile is a good pile of plosives. That's fun for me. I hope it's fun for you, dear viewer.
You know, they're taking their headphones off, like dick.
Provider active. Put in. Okay, sure. Active provider chat. A textual-based message.
Is it from anyone fun?
Yes, it is. It's from some David Access Television collaborator.
Ooh.
Folks.
Okay.
I think I successfully recorded to a cassette tape earlier today.
Yeah.
But then when I tried to rewind the machine, it did not work. And I thought it was because it was not working well in the battery department, so I'm attempting to replace the batteries, and it's not working yet, and I'm frustrated.
That is frustrating.
It's a piece of technology older than me by a lot, and I'm trying to bring it back to life, having accidentally made it unconscious, thinking I could fix it. So in true white male fashion, boy have I mucked things up for myself. I'm pretty sure I can fix it. I'm pretty sure.
What would you do if, we kept doing this stream for, let's say a couple more years, and we eventually get a large following. People are watching us, and it turns out we find through, I don't know, some poll we do or something that 97% of our viewers are Trump supporters.
That's an interesting question. I guess it's not a...
What if we become like an alt-right icon?
What?
By
what
accident?
The fuck, David? Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. That now you've gone too far. Now you've gone too far because...
I'm not saying...
Was the question just like, are Trump fans, are people who like Donald Trump also allowed to like us? And the answer is
the answer to that is definitely yes.
I don't.
But what if it turned
like
out the vast majority of our audience was someone that we do not align with morally? I can't even say politically. But
I mean, you see that sometimes in like I have fond memories of watching right around the time sort of alt-right stuff takes off and a Rage Against the Machine song, or I mean, political stuff has a long history of like co-opting genre whatever. Totally. And then like James Taylor emails you and it's like, you can't use my song like that. You know how you walked on stage to my song and then you beat up a bunch of puppies? You can't use my song like that. I assume that's what happens at Trump rallies.
Beating up puppies, yeah.
On stage to James Taylor songs.
What else would be happening?
I don't know, educating your base. Oh, sorry, they don't do that either. Sorry, it's not a political show, I promise.
It is. We really dove
and just
deep
like
here.
that, we got took down. We got taken down. Politics are a figment of your imagination. Don't trust them.
All right, I have a question for you. Where do we put things? I'm trying to remember where our plastic line is. We should have marked it. As soon as I'm redone with this, remodel, I definitely will be.
I can tell
plastic.
You which one.
Aha! I understand what's going on. Batteries.
Did you figure it out?
Yep.
Okay. Good.
Oh, batteries go to a weird place.
I thought I got red circuits while I was down there.
Whatever. That's fine.
Okay, so is this gonna work? Just
car.
Do
I need a pocket car.
You don't have a pocket car?
No.
You should always travel around with a pocket car.
I agree completely.
Do I have a pocket car? Do I have a safety pocket car? I don't have a safety. Oh my god. I have lots of laser turrets and safety guns.
Laser turrets? Ooh, you're getting ahead of yourself there.
I only have 4.
Okay.
Forget
well,
what.
You said lots, and I really...
Is 4 lots for laser turrets?
No. 400 is a lot. Is 4 a lot for any item at all in this game? Maybe Spidertrons?
4 genocides is a lot, yes.
Okay, well, spiders did not like that joke. Cute little sleeping dog next to me.
The biter community has unsubscribed from our channel. Okay, so in here needs to live logistics bots. And those logistics bots are going to find... They need to get things. They need to get things. And they can't because they're not in that network. But if I put them like this, they will be. So you're going to go... there. And are you powered? You will be. Okay, so with any luck at all, as soon as this little bot puts that there, are any bots going? Yes, the logistics bots are going to get gears. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, gears are in there. How many did it get? It only got 10. Iron gear wheel on the way, 390. Where are they coming from? Oh wow, yeah, there they all go. Yeah, look at the little army. Do it up. Okay, and then I also need this at the green circuits. Yes. So we want this. Oh, and you've even got the fancy thing.
What?
I'm putting...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I need to set up more of those. Mr. Dan, what was his name? I keep forgetting. But
yeah, Dan.
He helped us a lot with...
Famous Dan.
Famous Dan.
And I'm just gonna... I guess copy and paste this.
I need to make sure this line is supposed to be plastic, and then I think I'd be pretty happy. Yes, indeed, it should be plastic.
Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Do I really not? It's all back here. Crap. Still doing the gears, huh? Yeah, because we want 400, and they badly want to give me the 400. There's 175 logistics bots in this little thing right here. That's hilarious. Get the track. Get some track. Then we're coming back here. Actually. Need that. Change this to green circuitos. Circuits are sad. Okay. Yeah, circuits are still sad, I know. Okay, circuits are sad right now because this thing is working properly. And soon, as soon as this passes, what is it set to? 800? Yeah, so this is going to pass and get to 800. I'm going to help it along the way. So 2, 4, 6. As soon as this gets to 800, that circuit alarm better go away. You better go away, circuit alarm. Okay, great. It went away. God, thanks, famous Dan. What a cool system.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you are a passive provider chest, its contents are available to the logistics network. We are connected. And why are there not robots going to get those things? Oh, because I put the wrong thing. Duh. I asked this chest to request chests. That is stupid. That is a blunder.
Okay, I think.
All right, there they go. Look at the wiggly robot army.
I love it. Robo Snake. Go Robo Snake.
Go Robo Snake.
Where is it?
Go Green Circuit Robo Snake. Yeah.
You got this.
I'm flying a kite made of robo snakes. Yeah. Yeah. And now it's going to make repair packs.
Woo.
And now it's taking those repair packs to smart places.
Is it?
I don't know what these things are doing.
You could always, of course, put a requester chest next to
I think they're
a bunch of different roboports around our perimeter, if that's what you're trying to do.
That's a good idea. That is, I mean, yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do is get into the distribution angle here.
All right. Batteries, sulfur, and plastic are reconnected to the main bus. Lovely.
Okay, I'm thrilled at this little progress of robot glory. That they're going to be doing that a lot because these guys are just taking this and putting it. Where are they going with this? Why are you going over here with that? You're just loading them into this chest? Yeah, they're just loading them into this storage chest.
What are you looking at?
I'm just watching. I'm trying to study these robots because I put them into this. I had them. Oh, does the active provider chest mean that robots, please put this somewhere?
An active provider chest?
Because I'm pulling repair chests out, or repair packs out of this assembler, right, and they're going into a chest that I want to provide to the network. And so the options are active provider or passive provider, or storage chest, I guess, or buffer chest.
I think I've ever used an active.
I know it's not requester chest.
Definitely a passive provider chest would be fine. In terms of the ones coming off of the production lines, and then for these, they can be requester.
I think because it's an active thing, the robots are like, okay, I get it. You want me to put this somewhere.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
I'm going to try changing it to this, and I bet they just stay there and stop taking it. Yeah. So now they're not taking it somewhere, because they were literally just taking it to a long-term, like a passive, what is it? Passive, a storage chest above up here somewhere, you know? And I don't think that's what I was hoping that they would do.
I have completed another audio test. And our levels.
Fantastic. How'd we do? Letter grade us.
I would give us like an A-. The only thing is the music, the chill pop is. I'm just trying to get it to the right volume. Well, it was a little too loud. Then I turned it down by 10, and that was too much. So now I'm halfway in between. We'll see how it goes from here.
What did you do? 10 what? Decibels, right?
Well, if you hit Windows, no, I'm actually doing it in the Windows audio mixer.
Okay, yeah.
So it's 10. Yeah. 10%. I guess
10 something. 10 whatever.
Is there anyone around that knows what the difference between a passive provider chest and a active provider chest is? Active provider chest. I'm just trying to think.
Does that mean I can do...
Sends its content to the logistics network. Maybe that constantly means that something's trying to pull out of it. Like robots are always trying to empty it.
That's what I mean. Active provider chest. Like robots, you empty this sucker. Put it somewhere.
Right.
Versus passive, they just...
That's a good thing. Storage. Okay, so those can be basically trash chests. And then robots... Yeah. That's a great idea, because then we can have a little like zone, like we come over to our trash can and there's like 2 or 4 of those sitting somewhere, and we just dump shit into it, and then we got ourselves a little cleanup crew coming in. That's great.
Yeah, I love that too. That means that we can eventually build a garage. I still really want to build a garage. Okay, so I did that, and now if I put if I put him in here, will a robot come and take him somewhere? Yes. Go deliver that across the field. Yes. And then if I put this here, requester chests, somebody will take that too, right? Yes. See, these 2 robots are doing my bidding. That's called automation, people. Look at them. They're flying all the way across, all the way over here to our western front, so that they can place these 2 items here, and then I will get to decide, hey, requester chest, please request yourself a whole boatload of repair packs so that you can keep everything alive over there. Because I worry about our western front.
Who doesn't?
But truly, don't sleep on the eastern front. It's scary over there.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. We are...
Oh, the robots didn't make it, and now they're too slow.
Can we go back to making way too many electric furnaces.
Do you need a million more?
Well, let's see. We probably need 100 more, which is basically a million. Let me go grab. Let me start making these. Oh yeah, red circuits was my low thing, which is why I reconnected plastic. So those actually should be doing okay very quickly here. Let me run over and see how those are doing. Any red circuits in here?
Charge up, robot.
Nope.
There he goes. Now that he's done.
Where did I put my car? I always lose my car.
Oh, he's not powered. Crap.
Ugh.
I have to wait for him to be powered. Okay. I can't. Ugh.
What's that?
It's weird. Oh. I can't interact with this requester. I thought I could interact with the requester chest from a distance, but I cannot. Bummer. I wonder, what if I have you set to 100 repair packs? Okay. And then can I... Yeah, it does take the... Okay, cool.
I forget his name, but I'm curious to try to connect the circuits directly to the belts. Which that other guy came in and said we should do.
Yes. Robot Snake, take the items. So you're not that, okay. So yeah, you're just constantly delivering things and barely able to keep up, but that means we're gonna have infinity repair packs.
Yeah. Although I'm sure that's taking a big tax on the... Okay. That probably is taking a large tax on the electric network. So you do want to be limited with...
We have so much electrical headroom.
Love it.
There's 130 watts of headroom.
Nice. And we can easily keep... We can double, triple, quadruple our current setup without ever having to go into nuclear, but...
Yeah,
it's fun to do nuclear. We'll get there.
It is fun to do nuclear. Okay, so look, we gotta bring. I'm gonna help you finish that large smeltery.
I'm building 40 electric furnaces as we speak, and in addition to that, I think we need to start connecting lines up to things, which means a lot of this stuff has got to go. This stuff's got to go. This stuff's gotta go.
Man, that means we're basically ready to set up our logistics network so we don't have to do mall trips as much and our robots can do it for us.
Totally.
Yeah, red circuits is not sucking anymore.
Love it.
Okay, I'm making you 17 electric furnaces.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go get more robots.
Robots.
Load up on more of these here fancy pants robots. I'll take these robots. I'll take these robots.
One, two, three, four. belts. Okay, I have one coming in. That's lovely. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have.
Short on stone now. Okay, what do you need?
Oh, I'm just pondering life's little quirks.
Factorio's and life's greatest mysteries.
Yeah, exactly.
Activity on the Western Front. They can't hang. They can't hang at all. Okay, I've got a lot of items. I'm going to place them.
Alrighty.
Okay, that's lots of placed furnaces there. A couple more here. These guys need power. Okay, your smelting line is finished. Your smelting lines. One, two, three, four. Yep. The last couple of furnaces are going down. And
Perfect.
then we just gotta bring all that stuff up, which you are, looks like you're in the middle of. Boom, nailed it, done.
Yeah, I'm connecting them up now. I'm going to...
I think, oh God. Now, let's see. We fixed steel.
Not yet. I mean, we certainly have a pile of steel we can grab easily, but... And disconnected. Yeah, I guess we fixed steel, but I'm gonna fix it even more in a second here.
I know. Yeah, steel is like completely full. It's awesome. In fact, I'm gonna go find what is not completely full at this point. Even green circuits looks like it's starting to fill up, which is amazing.
Totally.
Why is this so slow? Oh, because it's just being split? Yeah. I forgot my tank.
I feel like you're way faster than me. Maybe not.
Plastic is nice and full and happy. Red circuits are doing their thing. Red circuits is not that impressive, but it is doing its thing.
What's its bottleneck? I think it's probably green circuits. Is that right?
It's not. No, green circuits is great. It's not getting enough copper wire.
But I have a shit ton of copper wire. We need to upgrade to blue belts.
That would help the copper wire.
Yeah. We are producing more copper wire than we have the ability to transport on a single belt.
Well, so it splits. The copper wire splits and splits again and splits a third time by the time it gets to the red circuits, which is part of the problem.
Totally. But at the very beginning here, we're actually, I mean, both of these copper wire lines are backed up and could do double the speed. It's just that we're maxing out single belt. So we could, the only thing we can really do is
but then give it even right lane. Here, it's available. Like it splits off and gets weird right here for green circuits, and then it's like a half belt, and then it gets split again. Here, where one of them goes into red circuits and another.
Here's a temporary fix.
To blue circuits is my guess.
Yeah, I just gave ourselves a temporary fix, and it will.
The red circuits is taking the green circuits leftover.
I just added a double line for the width of 2, and I think that will massively help. Yeah,
that'll help. Oh, and yeah, the other split of circuits down here is for green circuits. So yeah, our red circuits are only getting basically a quarter of a red belt's worth.
Well, I just doubled wire. I doubled it, so we're doing better.
Well, that better help. Blue circuits are slow because red circuits are slow.
Hi, Luna. Is it finally your dinner time?
But blue circuits are also full. So what do you need? Why are you slow? You guys are just... what? David, something's wrong with our electricity. We're not matching. Something is bad.
Oh, goodness. Something went offline.
Coal. Did you take our coal?
Your
coal feed off?
No, I did not. But it's just we're not producing enough coal out of that line. Is that right? Oh, it's because the plastic is back up and running and taking more coal. So we just need to increase the output down here, and that'll solve that problem. But you are correct. Well, let's see. How many electric miners do I have? 50. Good enough. I'll go fix that problem now.
Yeah, you can slap a bunch of miners on that sucker, and that should fix that. Okay. I think I'm going to go put roboports around the perimeter.
Perfect.
And put requester chests or repair packs by each.
You probably only need, like, at most 25 robots per roboport, if not, like, 10. Because they're never really going to be destroyed unless... Yeah, they're like, yeah, I think 10's probably enough, right? It's not like you need swarms of them for something as simple as repair.
In my book, you want one robot per thing that could get injured. So I don't because there's all those walls too, and the guns. I don't really know what the right number is.
You could, but you know, the robot will just make multiple trips. And it starts the second anything takes a single hit point of damage. So I feel like 10 robots can keep up. I mean, we can put in 50. I would just be concerned about our power grid because robots take a lot of power.
Yeah, but they don't. It's not like they surge the power. I don't think the RoboPort uses more power when the robots are flying around.
No. Yeah, it's just when they're flying around that it'll cause a problem. So I think it's probably good for now.
I don't think that's true. I think that they're using their own electricity on board. Their little robot.
Well, no, but as soon as they come back, they need to recharge.
Yeah,
I think it'll be
because they only charge 4 at a time, though, at each thing.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
There's like a ceiling to how many of them can even recharge at once. So you're already on your way doing that coal.
Yeah.
Yeah, not enough coal. But that'll be fixed surely. Activity where? The north. Flamethrowers. They handle everything. That should have called a small army of robot pizza delivery people. Oh, David, I see. This logistics network in the smeltery is not connected to the greater logistics network yet. That's why something's up. Yeah, we have now no power, so I'm glad that you're fixing that now.
Yeah, I took coal offline entirely for about 90 seconds, and that probably ruined some things. Fortunately, I have way too many stacks of coal in my inventory because I just somehow end up with that.
We will one day figure out a way to do this power situation with a little smarter warning for us.
I did see a way you can have circuits and some accumulators. I mean,
oh man, we've got a first-time viewer to acknowledge. Hi, Nintendo.
Goodness.
I'm glad that you think our stream is just absolutely epic. You know,
don't assume he was talking about our stream. He might have been watching something else on YouTube. You know,
that's true. He could just be telling us about the epic thing that he watched and not referring to us at all. I don't want to assume. You know what I mean? Maybe he's just a huge fan of the Epic company, you know? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't love the Epic Game Store?
I think he thinks the deepfake of Emma Watson was epic. Just epic.
That makes sense.
You know what, Nintendo? I badly want to play with some deepfake technology. I've not really tried my hand at that, but boy, does it seem fun to comically slap faces on anybody you want. What do you need? You need a face on that chair? I've got some machine learning that'll do it for you. Check out my plugin.
Yeah. All right, I think we're pretty hunky dory. I need some more. I guess I'll just use regular power poles, even though they're ugly and stupid.
I forget what the fuck I'm doing. I need to go to the place to buy the things to make the stuff. We're doing the robots thing right now.
We're glad you're on this journey with us, Nate.
Yeah, Nate. David, would you believe that you're actually in the presence of greatness? Nintendo Switch is something of a internet celebrity.
Ooh.
Check out his Twitch and his YouTube. Congrats on your 500 subscribers, Nate.
That is impressive. More the deity status than the 500
you've
subscribers.
You've basically ascended. And I actually wanted to offer you something, Nate. I heard that you're going to be doing a giveaway, a contest giveaway for your viewership once you get to 1,000 subscribers. I love that idea. And you know what? As soon as I saw that idea, I thought to myself, gee, who do I know that has fun putting on contest live streams? And gosh, that's just right up David Access Television alley. Mm-hmm. So you let me know if you want a collaborative streaming partner for that fun giveaway. I don't know how I can help. I have ideas, but I miss the days when you and I plugged computers in together to do terrible things, like mostly play Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that. But yeah, man,
I miss Halo.
Collaborative Metaverse contest giveaway type thing. Yeah, man, it's cool. I'm pumped up that your streaming hobby has turned into a real thing. Honestly, Nintendo is a little bit of inspiration here, because I've been watching him do the streaming over the course of the pandemic, and gosh darn it, if it just didn't look so much fun. so here we are. So you've always been an inspiration, Nate, in more terrible ways than one.
If you had to rate Nate on the list of Nate, Oz, and Dan, where would he go?
Well, technically, Oz and Dan would be Nate's
I want some DDR5
senior here because they are our OG.
Sure.
Nate's just a first-time viewer. He's just getting a taste of the good stuff. He has no idea what he's in store for here on David Access Television. He doesn't know about all the fun things that we have going on. He doesn't know about Nantucket Saturdays. He doesn't know about that comedy bear bit that we always do that everyone loves.
I'm glad you had to clarify that everyone loved it. Really?
Well, that's how you can.
That's how you know. Yeah.
It's called marketing.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. You can be in our lurk army. We have a chat bot that supports you if you want to lurk. You can try it out. ! Lurk. I love it. The chat bot doing our bidding. As the music stops, yes. Great work, lo-fi DJ girl. Shout out lo-fi girl for the free stream music.
Mm-hmm.
Anything? I mean, hey, I just appreciate the grab bag of jams. Giving it
it's
away.
Good. I mean, honestly, it's very relaxing, and I am enjoying it quite a bit. All right, I think our power is going to work again. Nate, have you done much Factorio, or are you just tuning in for Mr. Cameron here? It does support
Nate,
you lurking, yeah.
You can do ! Lurk in the chat. Yeah. And it'll greet you, and it'll say, "Give me your money."
Satisfactory is great. We might play Satisfactory next. I played a lot of Update 3 and then the original when it came out forever ago. And now that Update 5 is out, I'm itching to get back into it. But we have yet to launch a rocket in Factorio, and therefore are not worthy of anything else until we do that.
Oh man, I should set up twerk. I should set up ! Twerk.
Should you though?
Yeah. Yeah, the pipeline update. Anytime those these connect things into other things games do an update, you have to redo your whole life and you have to feel bad about it until you've done so. Otherwise, you're bad at the game. That's how I think it works.
Yes, definitely.
I wonder where does that game stop updating itself? In Update 7, you have to do your taxes for your factory.
I mean, there's a percentage of people who would love that. I think the power is going to go offline again soon, and I'm terrified. Oh, in fact, it's probably already offline. I can't get the power. I can't get the factory to power long enough to get the coal to it.
I know. This. Oh, it looks like it's coming.
We should. I should make a little.
Because this is still off. You should turn this back on.
I don't even know what you're doing. What? Oh, well, yeah, that's not doing much.
I mean, it's a bunch of coal.
Yeah. I just need to pipe it down a little bit.
It's like what is this? It's a bunch of miners still. I guess these are all offline. Yeah, I agree, Nate. I'm surprised that there's not more I guess combat in that game. Like a native species.
Yeah.
That's mad at you.
No kidding.
Or I don't know, competing factories.
I do think, though, I mean, they've already started adding more weapons to the game, so I think what they're going to do is, once they do 1.0 and add the story to the game, that's going to get you to, push out, and, you're going to take the fight to them rather than them bringing the fight to you like this game. But I could see that being a fun alternative to to that. Like if they start to incorporate bosses into that game, I could see that being great.
Okay, it looks like you've brought our factory back to life.
Yeah, I think we're good.
The number of megawatts we have available is back towards the 120 place that it needs to be. Honestly, it should be higher, and we don't have enough coal. Oh God.
Well, it'll get there soon. I'm going to do something that I should have done a while ago, which is like here with a stack inserter, and just like this stack inserter will have 4 stacks of coal right here. In fact, I'm gonna just make it 8 stacks, right? Perfect. And then as soon as our power goes offline and we reconnect everything and fix it all, we just reverse the direction of this stack inserter and it'll jumpstart our base.
All right. Sure.
Makes sense?
Yeah. I mean,
then we don't have to manually feed these things anymore.
While that thing's on, this place is going to shut down.
Well, we'll see if it works.
We're up to 140 megawatts now, and it's gonna 135.
If you have,
it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop.
We're good. We're good. We got this. We got this.
Nate,
this is almost full.
You're way more versed at the Twitch-averse than David and I. You've got, I don't know, 100 times the hours that we have streaming, I think. How are you enjoying the show, buddy? You've not played Factorio, so I don't know how relevant this game actually is to you, but since you've played Satisfactory, you get the drill. It's the same idea.
Yeah. I mean, Factorio is the main inspiration of this game. Or of that game, rather. There's a rogue.
Factorio inspired someone to make Satisfactory?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And didn't you say Minecraft is basically the game that inspired this?
Maybe, yeah. Like a specific mod called Industrial Craft, or maybe it was Buildcraft. They're pretty similar. I forget which came first, but yeah, those definitely had an inspiration on this game. It's
honestly,
just automation.
Totally, and they're really similar and spiritually linked in my book. Nate, there's a version of this game where you can play as the biters. So here's a force. Yeah, let me give you the quick high level overview.
Sure.
Mr. Nintendo Switch. Here, you find yourself at David's Jonathan's Metafactory. I'll zoom in on our
We need
sign.
like a main gate.
This is our sign. I made it because I was enamored with the name. Because what do you name a factory? David said Jonathan. Someone else said Metafactory. So we went with a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse joke. Mm-hmm. Shout out Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. We're seeking sponsors. And so the factory is alive, and our OG zone is kind of dead. This is our original iron patch, which is basically on its way out. No, our original iron patch is here, which is completely empty now. Like, I need to take these offline soon. And then our perimeter wall keeps us quite safe from the local communities. You can see on our eastern front, there are just swarms of local natives that badly want to touch our legs. Let's zoom in on one now. You can see they're sleeping, but they are dreaming and wiggling of touching our legs and chomping on them. There's big spitters, medium biters, no big biters yet here anyway. But yeah, they're gonna come touch our legs. They are pretty cute, actually, legitimately. Look at their eyes. They're cute. These are cute. And I desperately want to figure out a way to play the game in such a way where you essentially work with the biters. Kind of like when Sarah Kerrigan takes over the Zerg in StarCraft. Mm-hmm. Like, we can all work together to defeat the, evil Terran or whatever. And yeah, so we've got a bus base. This is our new smelting zone. It's massive, and it feeds our bus. And the bus is all of our production line that just goes left to right. And in the north, Kerrigan gets the job done, dude. She doesn't care if she has to genocide 50 planets on the way to get milk. You know what I mean? If the Zerglings want milk, I'm gonna go get milk. And yeah, that's our line, and we're all the way at the end of our line where we're making our most complex pieces. They are created quite slowly, because of their complexity. Gold science, yellow science that we're on. This takes forever. Oh, some activity. Alert, alert.
Where?
Don't worry. A giant force of biters was just handily murdered. And
they didn't deserve to live.
Well, they came, they knocked on our door and they said, hello, do you have any reading material about your organization? And before they could finish that sentence, the flamethrowers melted their faces off. So the system works. The system works. You can see another excursionary force developing over here. They're going to come say hi. They're going to come say, hello, greetings, David's Jonathan's Metafactory. It's us, the biters. And wouldn't you know it, before they finish that sentence, that's right, a flamethrower has melted their face off.
True.
Ooh, look, David, the Davidverse is working. My Instagram brought Nintendo here.
Nice.
So how about that?
The Davidverse is paying off in dividends.
That's right. It's actually a collaboration with all the other cinematic universes. We are actively in talks with literally every franchise on planet Earth for crossover episodes.
They're not talking to us, but we're talking to them.
That's right. We shout the names like Babish. We shout that into the night, and that's called collaboration. I think that's how the metaverse works.
Positive how it works. We only have one line of copper coming in.
Nintendo gets it. This is the arc that the MCU is actually building to. Phase 5 is actually where David and I enter the story. David, would you rather, once we take over the MCU, would you prefer to be more of a benevolent dictator type, a neutral good guy type, or heroic martyr type? What do you think your arc is going to be once we hit the silver screen?
I'm thinking chaotic evil.
Yeah, you want to be like Riddler-y? You could be Riddler Joker-y.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Everyone loves a good villain.
Yeah, you do have potential to be a pretty good villain. Like sort of hidden in plain sight villain. You know? Like kind of what they tried to do when they were like, check it out. Remember that guy from The Social Network? Jesse Eisenberg? Well, he's Lex Luthor now. And everyone was like, what?
I bet that's the reason why people don't like Mark Zuckerberg. Is Jesse Eisenberg.
Because Jesse Eisenberg played that part so tremendous.
Because he eventually played Lex Luthor.
And also that guy from Zombieland.
Yeah.
So it turns out Nintendo has a source within our organization. David, you know how we've been working with Paula Abdul?
Yes.
Paula Abdul slipped, and she mentioned to Nate offhand that our connections with the MCU run deep, and we're actually taking over the franchise.
Kevin, man, does he know?
Kevin, God, I really need to learn. How do you say that dude's last name?
I think it's Feige.
I think it's Feige. I see. We both got it wrong. Like,
I saw a recent speech of his where he was announced and they said Feige.
Oh, right. We are saying it wrong. I believe it's just Kevin Bacon. I'm doing something wrong here. This is not correct. This is not correct here.
That's
this is not
true.
This is not how you do robots.
I would like more copper coming in. I guess that. What's your to-do list right now?
Chest. I have nothing to do except study. Like, stupid little. This is stupid. Like, I know that this is stupid.
Can we get
and I know that it's wrong.
Copper line plugged into our bus?
I'm actually playing on a special potato computer. Dude, Nate, it's actually really fun. We're I know it's ridiculous. I think it might be 7 frames per second. Let's check. Yeah, interesting, David. It says CPU overloaded. Fascinating. Let's go look. That's actually the first time I've seen that error. Oh. Yeah, in Ninja. So let's go take a look-see at our performance numbers.
Fascinating.
Oh yeah, CPU just screaming. But why? It's not like we're doing that much.
No.
It shouldn't be doing this. It's wild. Windows, you crazy. You crazy Windows. Like the math, every app is like single digit percentage usage.
Weird.
And
Windows is stupid.
but at the top of the tab it says 100% utilization.
Okay.
But it doesn't specify what is. I mean, I think I know that it's Chrome because we're doing such terrible things to Chrome. Can I just close you? I bet I could just close you. Let's try just closing you. Does that help? CPU still overloaded. Also, this computer is just really sad. I you know that feeling.
Have you already replaced it?
Oh God, no. It's
okay.
Luckily, but.
Oh no, that means it's gonna get worse.
Oh. I don't even think it's. I mean, maybe, but I don't even think it's that. I think.
Yeah,
I think there's something else
watching
going
the stream.
on.
Yeah, it's bad. Maybe just restart Chrome. We'll be able to hear you still, even though you'll
refresh here.
If you haven't restarted, Chrome should be restarted like every 15 minutes. It really has terrible memory leaks.
Burn. Straight up burn. Can I just do that? I'm going to try that.
Disappeared. Well, people get to look at mostly my screen now.
No, that's fine, because now I'm back,
With the exception of some stuff over at the right there. Okay. We are reconnecting things.
It should be back.
It's back.
Better be back.
A little bit better frame rate, but far from great.
The processor isn't like melting, or at least it doesn't think it's melting now.
We've been playing with some remote streaming gremlins. Like we're using OBS Ninja for Cameron to get his video and display to me, and then I'm streaming it. And his video looks great at all times, and then the display looks like trash at all times. And
one thing I can do,
really
can turn
find
that off. That'll
proper
help.
settings to make it work.
Well, part of it is just a limitation. Here you go. There, I bought us some headroom because it is just resource management.
Mm-hmm.
Turn off a couple of things not relevant, processes that we don't care about at this time, and that should help. Did it help at all? Let's see. Maybe. Yeah. Metaverse co-streaming over the wire, tricky. I do think, David, we should explore that trick that we were doing the other day where we force OBS Ninja to think the signal that we're feeding it is a camera instead of a screen share.
Yeah, because your camera's frame rate is always very good, so I feel like that does have a decent chance of working.
Yeah. It doesn't say that it's like straight up overloaded anymore, so that's good progress, I think. Nintendo can help us confirm. It did help a bit. It is my 4 bot accounts. He knows about all the crypto mining I'm doing right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, dude. It's kind of embarrassing, Nate, because I hope Nate knows that I would appreciate some quality. But because the stream is based from David's machine, he does get that sweet local capture. Mm-hmm. Delicious. The bits. The ones and zeros, the pixels, the sweet pixels. And even from here, I can tell it looks good on David's end, which it always does. David has just an eagle eye for quality.
Yeah, I'm a real stinker when it comes to quality. Cameron and I were arguing earlier, and I was like, I want to do something better. And you're like, you just do the thing that exists.
We were
like, why can't we do it better? And you're like, screw you, David.
That's right, Nate. To Xfinity and beyond.
That is hilarious. I love that.
We're not sponsored. I came up with that right now. Yeah, I can't wait for the fibers. I need the fibers. Oh, you said copper. You want more copper, right? Because this is terrible.
Yeah, we need to bring that lower copper line in, probably as 2 separate lines coming in. And honestly, the copper that we have up north should also be split into 2 lines coming in. both of them are bottlenecked.
Where's that one coming from? I forgot about this one. Oh, right. Oh, and it's a trash fire up there. No, we are not in the same house. We are an hour by car away trying to glue this together over the internet. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that 40 megabit
not helping anything.
Comcast up is quite difficult to work with. That is the biggest limiting factor, really, is the 40 megabit Comcast up. If David and I had some fiber to our names, could offer a considerably better show, I'm pretty sure, is how that works. So David, next time you move, you have to move into a district with fiber.
Deal.
I don't know if changing this one is going to do anything. It looks like it's good and full. It's not even all the way full, is it? I think this one's okay for now. But this one...
Oh, I'm cleaning up stuff and it feels so good.
This one sucks. I'm just going to bring all this online. Oh, that's stone. I thought that was copper over there. Is this copper? That's copper way over there. Oh, boy. I might have to bring that one in.
40 is a decent amount, I feel like. It doesn't... You don't need a lot more than that just to send me 2 video signals.
I mean, it's just math, so you can work it with a calculator pretty reliably. So, I mean, my understanding is if you've got a 40 megabit upload pipe, which is pretty standard for Comcast, and I don't know, like Twitch recommended upload stream guidelines are like, I think they max out at 6,000 kilobit, right? So you've got 40 at the high side. The stream itself is 6. Other things are happening also. So you just got to work that resource in that headroom. I try not to go too much higher above like 25 of the 40 in use, just because the headroom spikes. And also I don't want my poor sweet wife to, have to argue with me in my stupid gaming streams for the bits and bytes she needs to do her job and talk to her family and all the other things that you do on the internet.
Oh, you're throttling yourself, or is that what you said?
No, well, just like if I'm doing something crazy on the network and also she's trying to do something, I would prefer that she get her bytes a little more prioritized than mine. Nothing against you, dear viewer.
But you're number 2.
You are number 2. Let's be honest. So,
as it should be.
That's what's up. We're gonna have to keep wrenching on it. I think that camera idea has potential. I would like it not to suck and feel like I'm playing on an iMac G3, because that cut deep. You hurt me real good there, Nintendo. you know how to hit me where it hurts.
What are you streaming on that supports 120?
Yeah, that's the real thing, Nate. What platform supports 120 frames? I mean, even the Twitches tops out at the 60, right? For sure, your computer can bash 120 frames, no problem, but does really Twitch supports 120 frames broadcast?
I feel like that's not true. I'm going to look it up right now. Twitch, 120 FPS.
I truly had no idea that there was any 120 frames.
Oh, and it supports up to 1440p. How do you get that? Because every time we go above...
Well, we have to be ballers. We're not ballers yet. Oh, Nate's a bigger, badder baller.
We have to be like a partner. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a much bigger, badder baller than we are, so he's unlocked some bigger, badder dungeons, I think. No, am I wrong? I thought it was like you had to be a partner or affiliate to unlock some of that stuff. No, I mean, OBS can do that too. Like, you can definitely get OBS to do it. If your computer can support it. It's about what the streaming platform can take. And that's what I don't buy here. I don't think that it does, because
because we can send 4K whatever to like restream, for example, and that takes it fine. But it's spitting out 1080 60 to Twitch.
Take it fine might be a lot, because even if restream takes
we did struggle with that yesterday.
Twitch and YouTube don't really. well, I guess YouTube does YouTube do 4K streaming? Some of my intel on this is like when I looked it up a year or two ago. So you gotta stay on top of this. And that's why, Nate, I'm pumped up that you're here, and then we get to high five you over the metaverse to have a third person to bounce some of this thinking off of, because David, I forget if I've told you, but you remember how I've explained sometimes in my past about playing epic LAN parties in like my house?
Mm-hmm.
That was with Nate.
Oh,
and,
nice.
He would come over with a bunch of friends and people, and yeah, it was a real good time.
That sounds like a very good time.
I have to go use the facilities.
All right, you have fun, sir.
It's
also 7 o'clock. We're gonna have to wrap up fairly soon here.
We might have to wrap it up pretty soon.
All right, all of this is terrible. I need to increase you. And let's see here. I think we're all fine. Yeah, let that go. United Offensive. I don't know if I ever played that one. I was always the Halo guy, and never really got into the Call of Duty world. I also didn't really like the World War II era of game, even though, you know, because that's what Call of Duty was for quite some time.
Yeah, the OG. Call of Duty.
Is this going?
I mean,
nowhere.
Fond memories of, like, God, all of them. Unreal Tournament.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Tanks and multiplayer. God, so much cool stuff in those OG games. Let's see here.
Yeah, copper coming in is a big need, and then we're going to be pretty happy on copper.
Honestly, copper's going to take me a little while because it's way over here, which means I should probably do that with a train. I don't know. I could belt it all the way over here, but that'll just take me a minute.
I don't know where you pinged. I mean, there's this one right here, right?
Yeah, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, because if you're doing that one to the right, you definitely need a train. And then, of course,
I forgot about that.
I'm going to increase the while you set that up, have 2 belts coming up from that, so balance into 2, and then I will balance this one up to the north into 2, because that can have a higher throughput than it's currently working with.
Yes, Nate, we're on copper in more ways than one. That's exactly correct. I'm amazed how much fun streaming is, and here's how I know this. Time flies when we're in our Metafactory. Just flies by.
Nate, the one thing that Factorio absolutely has over Satisfactory is the blueprinting system. Being able to just have books of blueprints and say, like, you know, balancers, which you can copy and paste from the internet, which we don't want to do for big things, but for, you know, hectic things like crazy balancers that people have figured out the math on over many hours. I'm happy to copy and paste that kind of thing. And, you know, at the scale you're working with in a game like this, it's pretty wonderful. I just want some basic form of blueprinting in Satisfactory. Although
I bet that
Swooping,
will that come?
Zooping just came, which is not blueprinting. No, you know, they've said that they don't really want to do Factorio style blueprints.
Really?
Which is sad. There's mods that do it, but they kind of are very cheaty and hacky, and I don't like it. I like a good level, you know, layer of spaghetti, as Kibitz would say in the Satisfactory community.
Yeah, I mean, you should have seen our last base, Nate. It was a right spaghetti mess.
It was terrible. In fact, we deleted it and started over because it was so terrible.
Because we so badly want to actually be adults and finish this game and launch a rocket for the first time, which we have not. We're just doing the vanilla. We're just trying to launch a rocket, just trying to finish the game. Just want to beat the game. That's all. So we're trying to be real organized and responsible like about it. And it's going well.
Beat the basic vanilla game. I mean, there's people that beat this game in an hour. Just like ridiculous people. And we have like 25 hours into this already.
we're gonna beat this game. It's not gonna happen today.
And then we might get into Satisfactory after that.
Is anyone gonna go repair that?
I keep finding someone's key piles on the ground.
Someone's whose piles?
You peed yourself.
Pee pile? Where? I clean up when I pee my pants. I clean it up. You know that.
I just found just some random belts sitting in the ground. Where did I put my car?
Yeah, Nate. I think you're on the short list for as soon as we approach all the fun multiplayer, like addition beyond me and David just in here wrenching on stuff. Lots of fun modes, like I want to play a mode where like let's just let Nate be the biters and see if he can break in. He's way craftier than the biters, I promise.
Totally. Oh man, that would be a very different game. It makes me want to play like a Death World, just because it no longer is a factory building game. It's a real-time strategy game, and this game does a pretty decent job at that.
Yeah, and all the mods where you can be the biters, and it basically turns it into a real-time strategy game. And you can have multiple forces. It could be like Team Biter versus Team Factory.
Biters absolutely can flank. They don't really do it intentionally. I don't know if they're that smart, but like,
yeah, they don't flank strategically, but they'll realize slowly, oh, this is not the way to do it. I'm gonna try slightly to the left. And
yeah, well, but also, I mean, biters can absolutely attack you from 5 angles at a time. But it really just depends on the pollution system and how angry that particular biter base is. And you can see that we have just a few enemies.
Yeah, and we're really gonna make more. I mean, they're just teeming around us. Like, look at this force. Look at this. They're gonna get murked. They're just gonna get their faces get melted off so fast. Yeah, Starship Troopers real-time strategy was. I remember that. Honestly, Nate, you know what it makes me think of is Natural Selection. You remember that? Natural Selection 2 is on my mind a lot when I play this game. In Natural Selection, when you can be like, hello, I am I forget what they call them. They're not biters. The one where you're like a little zergling dog and running around and biting people's legs. That stuff was so fun. I keep thinking about that game. I should just install it. Are they on big biters yet? They're not. So we're going to be safe here in our flamethrower base for like a long time, I think.
Yeah, I think we don't have to worry.
It's basically going to be enough to beat the game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can see
we might have to do a couple more walls, but I'm pretty sure that's enough defense to beat the game. I'll have to finish the robot network so it can repair itself properly. But I think we'll be okay. And then now that mega smelting is finished, which I'm thrilled that we finished that today, that leaves liquids, which is, I'm also thrilled that it's still working as well as it is. We're closer than ever before to launching a rocket. What's our tech tree like? We just need like 7 million more science. So at a certain point, David, we're gonna like get our production to a good place and then have to scale up science production, and then that'll be the big puzzle.
Ready.
Okay, I think this is a reasonable. Are you in the middle of something? You're still finishing your topic.
I know. I actually just connected everything.
Okay. I'd say let's wrap this sucker up, and maybe we'll tune in for some David After Dark later.
Yeah, that sounds
Nate,
good.
As indicated by our schedule, we like to play Thursdays on a schedule from 6-ish to 8-ish, but also whenever we feel like it after that. So
definitely whenever we feel like it.
That's right. Some dad action. That's exactly right. That is the catchy, easy to remember acronym. You tune in for dad. That's what it's called.
Just to close out our stream here, we both had a job of increasing our copper production, and I just finished mine. And here's Cameron's progress. Let's just zoom in. Oh,
What? Oh, I didn't know that was going on. I forgot that was my task. I didn't know that at all. Wait. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. Just wait. Just you wait. Here you go. I'm gonna fix it really quick. Like, you're gonna love this, David. Are you watching?
I'm watching.
Are you watching?
Oh yeah, that's how you're gonna do it. Fair enough.
There, done.
Boom. That's basically.
Look, the robots are doing it, and because it's connected, they're gonna be able to do it. They're just gonna be really slow at it.
Ridiculous.
It's actually not bad. The coverage is pretty good.
You're gonna have to move that a little bit to the left, I think, or add some more.
Yeah. I'm gonna undo it.
Yeah, just one row is all you missed, so I feel like you could balance it properly by just using that.
I'll do that next time.
Okay.
But I'm so glad that that's how we can cover those patches now. It's not
100%.
some
Okay, so
task.
we have mega smelting, not by mega-based standards, but we can attach this other steel line if we need to. Oh, and I forgot that we actually need to add one more row, which is going to be stone production. We do not have stone production currently active.
I just love the robots. The robots in this game are so satisfying. Like, they do so
Aren't
much
they?
thinking.
Yeah.
Little robots, go. Go, little robots,
Yeah.
go.
Like, look at this. Oh, such a good feeling. Go,
Fleet
robots,
of robots.
Go.
Are they building
robots,
the whole
go.
thing in one fell swoop?
Other than the fact that I don't have any electric furnaces.
Electric furnaces. Damn, they built the whole thing except for the track. They built all the inserters and electricity. That was amazing.
And then I don't have any track on me. But all we need to do now, I think, is when we get on later, let's go down the line and turn all of our production lines into passive provider chests, and that'll just immediately
Good idea.
make a lot more possible here.
Oh, and there goes the fleet with the track, too. There is fleet with track.
I see Nintendo knows about David After Dark.
He does. He knows about David After Dark now. He's basically plugged in to the David Cinematic Universe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Welcome to the Davidverse, Nate. Glad to have you.
Indeed. Okay, time to save the game. We're looking good. Here, let's make a quick game plan before we leave for next time.
Yeah. Next I'll do that copper. You already did yours, so do I even need to, or is it?
I think so, because we have a lot of.
Yeah, it still needs it.
We have a lot. And then I need to reconnect stone. Liquids. We definitely need to rethink all of liquids. Although at the same time, it kind of works as is. It's not like it's broken.
It'll be fine when we redo it. It won't be hard because we know the ratios now.
Yeah, exactly. And then we can go down the line and bolster some things, but I really think... Oh, you know what I should do is tack on what we need for purple science, and so we're at least trickling out a little bit of purple science.
Sure.
And then I think it's just a matter of going backwards along each of the science trails of production and saying, we need more of this, bolstering as much as we can. We may find out that it's just so slow that we're going to have to, start switching gears to a much higher throughput. But that's okay. Well, we can get part of the way there for now.
Let's check in with our fundraiser. How's our fundraiser doing? We don't have any of it on screen now, but here's our lovely 2-box. As if by magic, kerpow. Mm-hmm. There's a donate link.
I switched into studio mode just for that fade, just for you, Nate.
I appreciate that. It looked great. Your deep understanding of the bits and bytes. It's very impressive. That's our show, I think, today.
That is our show.
I think we had a great time playing. I mean, I know I did. I don't want to speak for you and the viewers, but I'm looking forward to playing some more later.
Yeah, me too. I should be able to play her in the 10 o'clock range, per usual.
Stay tuned for more Davidverse.
Verse.
Bye, everyone.